Have you ever wondered why there's a sudden surge in discussions about patient centricity in the healthcare industry? In the past, the healthcare industry was largely provider-centric. Care was designed and delivered with a focus on the providers, the doctors, the hospitals, the pharmaceutical companies. But over time, this model has been revealed to be inadequate. It does not fully address the needs and experiences of those at the heart of healthcare, the patients. Enter the concept of patient-centricity. This is an approach that places patients at the center of healthcare. It's like putting the sun at the center of the solar system. It's a shift in perspective that's been transforming the industry from research and development to delivery of care. In the patient-centric model, care is designed and delivered with a focus on the needs, preferences, and experiences of patients. It's about giving patients a say in their care, involving them in decision-making processes, and tailoring care to their unique needs and circumstances. It's about treating patients as partners in their care, rather than passive recipients. This shift is driven by a growing recognition of the importance of patients' experiences and outcomes in healthcare. It's also fueled by changes in the healthcare landscape, such as the rise of chronic diseases, the aging population, and advances in technology that enable more personalized and patient-centered care. But why is this shift happening now? Well, the patient-centric model is not just good for patients, it's also good for the healthcare industry. Studies have shown that patient-centric care can lead to improved patient satisfaction, better health outcomes, and even cost savings for healthcare providers. The shift to patient-centricity is not without its challenges. It requires changes in mindset, culture, and practices within healthcare organizations. But these challenges are not insurmountable. With commitment, collaboration, and a willingness to embrace change, healthcare providers can make the shift to a patient-centric model and deliver better care for all. The focus is shifting from treating diseases to treating patients. Let's unpack this concept. Deloitte's research has identified 3 waves of patient centricity sweeping across the healthcare industry. These waves, much like the ripples in a pond, have evolved over time, each one building upon the last, creating a dynamic shift in the healthcare landscape. The first wave is patient focus. This wave emerged as healthcare providers realized the importance of seeing the patient as a whole, not just as a medical case. This shift led to a more holistic approach to healthcare, going beyond the mere treatment of symptoms. It encompasses the patient's overall well-being, their emotional health, their quality of life. It's the idea of not just treating the disease, but caring for the individual living with it. This wave has brought about a change in the way healthcare is delivered, making it more personalized and tailored to the needs of each patient. Next, we have the second wave, patient engagement. This wave is all about engaging patients in their own care. It's about making patients active participants rather than passive recipients of care. This involves educating patients about their conditions, involving them in decisions about their treatment, and giving them the tools to manage their health. It's about empowering patients with knowledge and self-management skills. This wave has led to a shift in the patient-provider relationship, making it more of a partnership. It's a wave that acknowledges that patients, as the ultimate users of healthcare services, have a crucial role to play in their own care. The third wave is patient empowerment. This wave takes patient engagement a step further. It's about giving patients the power to shape their own healthcare journey. This involves not just involving patients in decisions about their care, but also giving them a voice in the broader healthcare system. It's about recognizing patients as key stakeholders in healthcare and involving them in policymaking, research, and innovation. This wave is about the democratization of healthcare. It's a wave that recognizes that patients, as the users of healthcare services, have unique insights and perspectives that can drive innovation and improvement in healthcare. Each wave has had a profound impact on the healthcare industry. They have transformed the way care is delivered, the way patients and providers interact, and the way healthcare organizations operate. They have shifted the focus from a disease-centric approach to a patient-centric approach, making healthcare more personalized, more engaging, and more empowering. But the journey doesn't end with these 3 waves. There are strategies that need to be implemented. Because while these waves have brought about significant changes, there is still much work to be done to fully realize the potential of patient centricity, and that's what we'll explore in the next scene. Deloitte's research has also identified 4 critical strategies to successfully navigate the patient centricity waves. The first strategy lies in embracing an enterprise-wide approach. This means shifting from a traditional product-focused mindset to one that places the patient at the core of everything. It's about ensuring that every part of the organization, from research and development to sales and marketing, is oriented towards the needs and experiences of the patient. This is not just about creating products that work. It's about creating products that work for the patient. It's about understanding the patient's journey, their struggles, their needs, and their desires. It's about empathy, understanding, and a relentless commitment to make their lives better. The second strategy is about collaborating with various stakeholders in the healthcare ecosystem. This includes not only patients, but also healthcare providers, insurance companies, regulators, and other patient advocacy organizations. Collaboration is key to creating a healthcare system that truly serves the patient. It's about breaking down silos, sharing knowledge, and working together towards a common goal. It's about recognizing that we're all in this together, and that by working together, we can achieve far more than we can on our own. The third strategy is implementing informed messages and scientifically validated tools. This means ensuring that the information we provide to patients is not only accurate and reliable, but also relevant and understandable. It's about communicating in a way that patients can understand, using language that is clear and straightforward. It also means using scientifically validated tools to measure outcomes, track progress, and ensure that our efforts are actually making a difference in the lives of patients. Without evidence, we're just guessing, and when it comes to patient care, guessing is simply not good enough. The fourth and final strategy is showing a willingness to take risks. This may sound counterintuitive, but the fact is, the path to patient centricity is not always clear. It requires innovation, creativity, and a willingness to think outside the box. It means trying new things, even if they might not work. It means being willing to fail and to learn from those failures. It means having the courage to challenge the status quo, to question old assumptions, and to push for change, even when it's uncomfortable. Each of these strategies is important in its own right, but together, they form a powerful framework for navigating the waves of patient centricity. They provide a roadmap for companies that are committed to putting patients at the center of everything they do. But let's be clear, adopting these strategies is not easy. It requires a fundamental shift in mindset, a willingness to change, and the courage to take risks. It requires collaboration, communication, and a deep commitment to the patient. It's a journey, not a destination, a process, not a one-time event. Adopting these strategies can facilitate a more patient-centric approach, but it's not without its challenges. Scene script. Companies face barriers such as compliance concerns and limited resources in their journey towards patient centricity. In the pursuit of patient centricity, companies often encounter a myriad of challenges. One of the most prominent hurdles is compliance concerns. As organizations strive to integrate patient perspectives into all aspects of product development and commercialization, they must navigate the complex landscape of regulations and guidelines. This can often feel like walking a tightrope, balancing the need for patient engagement with the necessity of abiding by industry standards and legal parameters. Another significant challenge is the scarcity of resources. The implementation of patient-centric strategies can be both time-consuming and costly. It necessitates a considerable investment of manpower, finances, and time. From conducting research to gain a deeper understanding of patient needs, to developing and implementing initiatives that address these needs, the process can be extensive and demanding. Beyond these, there is also the challenge of ambiguity. The lack of a standard definition or framework for patient centricity means that companies often have to chart their own course, figuring out what works best for them and their patients. This can lead to uncertainty and hesitance, potentially slowing down the progress towards becoming truly patient-centric. So, how can these challenges be overcome? The answer lies in informed messaging, scientifically validated tools, and a willingness to take risks. By communicating effectively with patients, companies can gain their trust and better understand their needs. Utilizing scientifically validated tools can help to ensure the efficacy and safety of patient-centric initiatives. Moreover, embracing a spirit of innovation and risk-taking can drive companies to pioneer new approaches and strategies, pushing the boundaries of what is possible in patient-centricity. Additionally, collaboration is key. By fostering partnerships with various stakeholders in the healthcare ecosystem, companies can pool resources and expertise, tackling challenges together and accelerating the journey towards patient-centricity. With the right mindset and tools, these obstacles can be overcome. So, what have we learned about patient-centricity today? We've taken a deep dive into the 3 waves of patient-centricity, each representing a significant shift in the healthcare landscape, bringing us closer to a system where patients are at the forefront. We've explored the 4 critical strategies life sciences companies should consider for a patient-centric approach: embracing an enterprise-wide approach, collaborating with various stakeholders, deepening these collaborations, and overcoming compliance concerns and resource limitations. We've also delved into the challenges faced by these companies, including the lack of a standard definition or framework for patient-centricity, and the need for scientifically validated tools, informed messages, and a willingness to take risks. While these hurdles are substantial, they're not insurmountable. With commitment and innovation, companies can integrate the patient perspective into every aspect of product development and commercialization. Patient-centricity isn't just a buzzword. It's a necessary shift in the healthcare industry that seeks to put patients at the heart of every decision.